not going to wear the same shirt twice in a week, back to back, and think that no one's going to mention it.
How the fuck, man?
What? You wore yesterday?
I didn't even wear it yesterday.
You had this shirt on yesterday.
Only for like 2 hours. I'm not I'm gonna put it away, bro. I'm gonna use it fullest.
I feel that.
For 6 to 8 hours before I wear it.
I don't know, but you was here at work with it. I don't know. Was you on camera with it?
No.
Okay, you better not have been. Because we see you on camera with it twice.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's the Talking Normies Podcast. My name is Chris.
I'm Pat.
I'm Spidey.
Navi is replacing Mickey permanently. We have lost Mickey in the woods in the back of the house. We do not know where he is.
Oh, by the way,
the
Blair Witch shit, it has fucked me.
Into the hold on, what happened with the Blair Witch? What do you mean?
It has fucked me.
Yeah.
It has fucked you?
Yeah, because like now my imagination runs too wild at night, and I don't like that. And you don't come into this office sometimes.
I thought you said you didn't have imagination.
Well, Blair Witch gave me imagination. That stupid dumbass witch, man.
Damn.
And it's not even real. Well, no, it is real.
We didn't even see it.
We didn't even see it. And bro, I swear to God, every time I get in my car at night, I had to check the back seat because I feel like a fucking witch is back there.
Are you saying Blair Witch Project has successfully scared the shit out of you without showing you anything? It's essentially a video about motherfuckers going camping and getting lost.
Yeah, but when you hear strange ass noises, you want to know what it is, and you don't see something, then something's there.
It's mostly deer.
Bro, I don't know, bro. There's noises that happen, and how do noises happen? There's no one around, nothing's moving.
There's animals.
Oh, okay, but I'm talking about inside your house. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep.
Little rats in between your floorboards?
Nah, bro. I get orchid for that shit. We don't get that kind of stuff there.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
It's just the house breathing.
The house breathe. That means there's a fucking ghost.
No, the house was made out of wood, man.
The house needs to settle.
It sways in the
Yeah, we can see the chat, Jay.
Man, and then at nighttime when you're driving, and then your car makes some weird ass noises in the back.
Pat, it's a car.
Yeah,
cars and houses.
My car's a harbor. It does not make noises.
Cars.
But you know what, Pat?
Move.
It's funny that you say that. Like, I think all the ladies would agree. Every time we get in a car, we immediately lock and look in the back if there's anything. Not because we think there's a witch, but actually might be a person. So that's a scare that you have now that we live.
I'm not gonna lie. Anywhere I go, I check if I go in the bathroom, even this bathroom, I check the shower.
Oh yeah. If the shower curtains are there, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
What you hiding?
What
you hiding up there?
That was from the ring.
Blair Witch fucked you up a little bit.
Yeah, now you gonna make me want to check the fucking showers.
Bro, you fucking should. I'm trying to save your life.
My shower at home is one of those sliding doors, so I'm good. I can see through that.
Last door.
You can see through that? That's what you think. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes if the door is like open, I will have to like look behind the door. I was like, is anything behind the door?
Right.
No? All right, cool.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that Blair Witch Project fucked you up. Although, think about it. Think about how scary that was, and think about
also
this
little Dumbo over here needs to go.
Leave her alone.
She needs to go.
This is our girl.
Nah, she needs to go.
Yeah, Samara.
Samara.
Why don't y'all fuck with Samara? We even braided her hair for a little bit.
She needs to go.
Samara is freaky when it's me and Marquetta doing One Piece and we come up, and sometimes I'll look at her and be like, oh no.
All right. Yeah. No one fuck with Samara, all right? If you get rid of Samara, I will get something 10 times worse.
Yeah,
you won't.
I will.
What would there be?
I will. In fact, me and Spidey are probably thinking about the exact same thing right now. $79 at Lowe's.
Oh my God.
And those.
We're about to put that bitch in a closet somewhere.
At Lowe's?
We're about to make sure one of you.
Hey, Lowe's can't be selling that kind of shit.
You don't know.
You're a franchise.
Hey, what? Look. I got Samara from fucking Spirit Halloween. If you get rid of Samara, I'm
that
getting
makes
something 10
sense.
times
But Lowe's
worse.
can't be having scary shit, bro. Kids go to that store.
I feel like I want to sabotage this and just get rid of Samara.
Bro, I'm low key about it.
New thing.
Hey, I mean,
All right.
I swear to God, if Samara looks at me wrong one more time, she is about to go in the fucking trash can.
All right, bet. If I come here and Samara's not here, I'm coming the next day with something worse. That's all.
No, I would have to live with it. It's my room. This is my office.
She keeps you company.
No, she does not.
Yes, she
I
does.
swear to God, when these doors are wide ass open, and when I just like look over here, she's like looking at me.
She's like, hey, Pat.
Dad looking at me, bro. It's fucking bullshit.
She doesn't have eyes.
I mean, she do got eyes because I fucking pierced it through my fucking head.
Let me bet. Bet. Throw her away. See, I'm a duct tape a knife to her and duct tape her to the back of your fucking car.
Oh my God.
She gonna be in the back seat.
Yo!
Yeah. You know how much this Samara costs?
Bro, dude, you know what? You're gonna have to explain to my mama how I died, motherfucker. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I swear to God.
He won't see it until he gets home and he's getting out of the car.
You know how we were talking about like pranking low-key blind wave?
Yeah.
You should use Samara.
No, you too blind one. Yes, too blind one.
Oh, Pat, I will. All right.
Just put him behind.
I swear to God, this low key. This is my biggest fears is you and Surge fucking doing some stupid shit with Samara at nighttime, bro. I know I'm gonna have a heart attack because you know my dad had a heart attack when he was 21, motherfucker. I cannot have a heart attack.
Calm. You about to have one now. Calm the fuck. Listen.
How we have a heart attack?
And listen closely.
I have so many questions.
We have had when we were watching House on Haunted Hill, there were so many ideas because we were neighbors about like how we could scare Pat. And literally, Pat, we came up with like 10 and I shut it down. You can ask. I was like, listen, guys, Pat's already fucked.
Yeah.
If Marquetta wanted to put a cute little ghost on a stick and just raise like a long stick and raise, because you know you guys lived on the second floor. And I was like, Marquetta, that sounds cute and kind of funny. Pat's gonna die.
Yeah.
Pat's gonna shit his heart out. And he'll never be okay. We can't prank you because you're too easy to prank. You've moved through the paint, like that's it.
Good. So
you're unprankable.
You gotta worry about that fear then.
You don't.
All right, bet.
Because we know that you're thinking about it, and we just can't. We can't. It's like it's like putting on a Halloween mask and like trying to kiss a baby. Like it's too easy. You can't be done.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, we did have to stop Marquetta from pranking Pat. That was a whole discussion that happened.
Weekend catch up. What did you fuckboys do over the weekend? Or the week. It can be the week or the weekend, Navi. When we say weekend catch up, it doesn't just mean Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It just really, what have you been doing?
That makes sense. Am I starting the first one?
You are.
Sure. This week has been interesting, a little bit stressful. If you guys know, I've been fostering a dog. Which
Chance the dog.
Chance the dog. I'm not supposed to fostering him, but he is with me for now. I realize he is very, very anxious dog. Like, very anxious. Like, if I walk away from room, and I have to keep Nico and Chance separate. But I came home yesterday from a dinner, found out both our dogs were in the same room. So I guess I'm the problem. I think it's me.
You're
who's
making
the problem.
The dogs jealous.
Yeah, because I think when I'm around, either Nico's protective or jealous, so they get into growling sesh. Yeah, so I keep them separate. But if I try to stay with Chance because Nico is fine. But if I go to the other room, Chance just whines, and he's an 11-year-old dog. It's like,
and he whines at 11.
Yeah, it's like you see me. I'm like literally right here. Like I'm not going anywhere.
Is he blind or?
I think he has a cataract. That's what
Maybe
Corey said yesterday.
I mean, Navi, you whine and you're like fucking 30.
I don't whine. When do I whine?
You're whining right now.
Hey! I can express it, and then I can keep my whine to a specific level. But it's been interesting. So I've been trying to figure out how to work with both of them. It's good. And he kind of chewed on my stairs yesterday.
Get him out.
You've got wooden stairs.
He chewed on it. So now I told like my friend who I'm fostering from, was like, I will have to restrict him to the kitchen when I'm gone, so that he has water, has everything in the kitchen, should be fine. Like he should not have been chewing on the stairs. That makes no sense because I don't know. Yeah, it's anxiety. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. He had anxiety when they first fostered him almost like 6-7 years ago, and he was fine. But then again, like they never left the home, so he was always with somebody. And I told him like, hey, I can't take him to the studio because we have other dogs. I'm finally getting into my routine with Nico. I cannot put another dog. I have to separate them. It's fine. I'm meeting a pet sitter who can let him out during lunches when I'm gone for 8 hours. So,
well, aside from the doggy blues, what else have you been up to?
That's been what's most of mine. And working on a cosplay for PopCon.
Nice.
95% done. I'm gonna work on it when I get back home and be done with it. So that's been good.
So what are you gonna be?
Zoro from One Piece.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the guy with all the swords, right?
Yeah, he has a 3 swords. So I just.
Are you gonna keep one in your mouth?
Not while walking. It's gonna be on my sheet. Like I'm not fighting.
Oh, okay.
But I had to find 3. I have to work with Pat because he's also taking a sword. So we'll have to figure out how many we have and go from there.
Yeah, there's a lot of swords.
There's a lot of swords.
There's a lot of swords.
What the fuck, Bree?
Yeah. There's a lot of swords. I think the ones I have are heavy, and I can't really carry 3 of them, so I'll just see how that goes. So, if you guys have popcorn, come find us.
So, hold on. So, you telling me this motherfucker has a sword coming out of his mouth?
He's holding it in his teeth.
When he fights, he has a 3 swordman style, so 3 sword style, so he fights with one in the mouth and tattoo in his hands. It's amazing.
What kind of strong ass neck?
He
just
is amazing. He's
he like this?
character.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's so good. I love it.
I have to take a brief moment to roast one of our readers here. A petite slice of brie.
Hi, baby.
That sounds like cheese. So obviously you go well with wine. You fucking French cheese.
Oh my god.
Spidey, what did you do this weekend?
What did I do over the weekend? I was in a climbing competition.
Oh, how did it go?
It was fun. I didn't win, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just kind of climbing around some
How did you not
ridiculously
win?
hard routes. There's a lot of people better than me.
Oh wow.
For real?
Yeah.
In Indiana?
Yeah. I
In
mean, and
Indianapolis?
there were some people that traveled in too for the comp, but
Ah.
yeah, in Indy, yeah, there's a lot of people that are better than me. It's a lot of fun climbing with those guys, though. Which is really what it became. Was just really like, it was just the roughest climb session for all of us at the same time. So we're just trauma bonding with random people.
Nice.
Did anyone get hurt?
Yeah, actually, someone did get hurt. I forget her name, but I actually know her very well, and she'd be mad if she was watching this.
Was
Like,
it just
how
a
does he
twisted
forget
ankle
my
then?
name? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Ooh.
is.
Is that a common injury?
Sort of, yeah. And like, it doesn't happen a lot, but when it, like, people don't often get hurt, but when they do, it's like one or two different things. It's always like a messed up ankle, or they did something crazy to their knee somehow.
Oof. So what is the competition? You guys just climb, and there's a time limit of climbing?
Yeah, basically they have like X amount of different routes set up. There's 4 different rankings for it. So there's like recreational is the beginner, and then there's intermediate, there's advanced, and then there's open. Open is basically the hardest one, and it gets the most cash after the win. And
Ooh, how much cash can it get?
I think it was $2,500 for.
Damn, for having them strong hands.
Dude, yeah, like watching the finals, it's sick. A lot of people don't watch climbing competitions, but like bouldering comps,
That sounds
ridiculous.
intense.
It is. It's intense. It was hype as fucking.
Wow. Okay.
And then we partied until like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Nice.
Because we're the most amazing climbing gym anyone's ever been to.
Nice.
Should have came through for that. Fuck.
Bro, you should have. The after party was for real lit. Like, we were on the roof by the end of the night just jamming. It was fun.
I did something Saturday that I just can't recall. Pat, what did you do?
had a concert.
Yeah, at a concert. Remember?
Yeah.
That
you
was
said-
great.
Yeah.
That's why I can't recall it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Pat, what did you do?
Bo and Nucky were in town, so just chilling with them. We went shooting, but what I found out shooting,
Like
range, yeah.
with Aki?
Bo, yeah. Well, Aki didn't show up this time, but she does go shooting. But it was me, Bo, Mickey, and Obed. I got to shoot a rifle that was like a P90X rifle from Call of Duty. That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
And then
You any good?
and that was the P90.
Wow.
But with the Bo had this one carbine, bro. I was really good with the carbine though. The carbine was really easy.
Nice.
And then one thing I found out though, I always wanted a tattoo. All right, always. But my mama said nope.
Are you gonna get a gun tattoo? Jesus.
No.
please tell me.
No.
Did you get a
I
tattoo
always
tattoo
wanted
then?
one. My mom always shut it down. She said, if I get it, I'm going to get
doesn't
kicked out of
need
the
to know.
house. She's going to whoop my ass. All that stuff. And then listen, you know how Bo and Nucky got a tattoo? They got a Pokemon tattoo, and then they got one where they hold hands. They look like...
Your mom think it's
Yeah.
cute?
So my mom wants a tattoo now. And not just one tattoo. She wants a fucking sleeve. She wants 3 tattoos on her arm.
Oh.
Bro, that's
And she
cool.
already knows which one she wants. I'm so pissed. This whole time I wanted one and I can't get one.
Pat, we've been telling you, just get it. She just talking shit, bro. She can't kick you out. You 40.
I mean, and also if you get a tattoo somewhere that you always kept hidden with your clothes, she would know. My mom still didn't know I have 2 tattoos.
Oh,
She saw it when we went to Mexico. I was in a swimsuit, so she looked at it. I saw her looking at it, and she didn't say a single word. I was like, we're
Right.
gonna move on from this conversation.
she was like, all right, we talked about it. That's
Yeah,
good.
we were like, okay, what are you gonna do? I don't live.
All right, so Pat's getting a tattoo then officially, right?
Oh, yeah, I am, bro.
Have you ever felt a tattoo gun that got like a snake bite or anything?
A snake bite?
Yeah, you can just
It
let
feels
them-
like a snake bite?
No,
No.
they just call it a
Common.
snake bite. Like, I'm talking about like they'll touch you with the tattoo gun without any ink so you can see what it feels like.
No, I haven't done that. Does it hurt real bad?
Just try it out.
Depends where you're getting the tattoo. Like if you're getting it like on shin, somewhere the bone
Yeah, that's
is,
what-
then it
This
would
boy right
hurt.
here felt like fire.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad.
See, my mom wants one right here. And she
I mean, she just got to sit and get it done.
Yeah.
and then she wants one like here, and then she wants one over here. I'm like,
I
damn, that's a
hear
whole
this
damn
is
sleeve.
like- I hear this is like the worst.
Yeah, that's where
I would
Katie
think
got her
it'll be-
first one at.
That's the worst?
Some of the worst.
But that's the muscle right there.
Why it's so soft.
It's so soft.
This right here, no sunlight. No, it's just this is a little baby skin. It's that sweet meat.
Like even like this one, when he was like here, I felt it here. Yeah. Like, and I was just like, ah.
So what happens when you move?
You don't move.
How you don't move,
bro?
You don't.
You won't move. Trust. You'll be.
Can he like put something on you, so like lock it down?
You won't move.
Look, you know how much a tattoo?
Maybe you won't move.
Bro, just try not to jump.
Do you know how much a tattoo costs? You paying at least $200 for something nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay $200 and you're gonna move and it's gonna be on your skin permanently forever. You will overwhelmingly not fucking move. Unless you want to throw $200 out the door and be scarred forever with ink of a permanent mistake that you made by moving.
You can just tell him like, hey, let's just give a second or something. Like when I got a rib, it hurt like a bitch. Like thigh was fine. It got done 5 minutes. It was fine. But this one hurt. And after half of it, he just texted like, do you want to take a second? It was like, let me just breathe. And then like, keep on going. But you'll just, I don't know, just pick a spot. You'll just have to go through it. You just have to go through it. It's going to end after a while.
I don't know. I just don't see you sitting through a tattoo.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't see a lot of people sitting through tattoos.
Yeah, how long does it take? Okay, because
it depends on a tattoo.
So, man,
this one was.
I gotta have to get sedated, man, because I move around too much.
This might have been like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, my back was 2 different 8-hour sessions.
Oh my god, damn, fuck that.
I don't even know you have a. I think I've seen your back tattoo.
What? You've been cliff diving.
I know, but I don't remember what it looked like.
He got the Spider-Man suit tattooed over all of his skin on his back.
I often forget.
Yeah, you have back tattoo. You don't see it.
Like, just someone's like, what is that?
I can't take a sleeping pill or something like that?
No, because you need to be awake to kind of tell them what design you want. Work with the artist.
Yeah, but then they already know what they're going to do.
I mean, you got to be awake to listen. Look, hold on, I'm going to tell you this.
You told me I'm already having a tough time sitting still for a little bit of,
If you can find a tattoo artist who will go along with that, probably. I'm going to say that all the tattoo artists I meet are all kind of like, one, they're tatted the fuck up, and two, they're like, yo, this is it. Like, you're not just getting a tattoo to get the tattoo. You're getting it to go through this experience. You're getting it to experience this pain. You need to sit down and you need to deal with this. The whole point of it is dealing with it. Like, you do it to do it. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be painful depending on where you get it. I mean, that's just
you just do it to do it.
Honestly, you can't walk into an artist and be a bitch. Like, they will laugh at you because
I'm paying them. Shut the fuck up.
Oh no, they'll be like, they got money.
Yeah, they
don't need your money. They'll be like, hey, if you're gonna be a bitch about it, here's your money back. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, they will kick you out because
you're not.
They're artists. You can't make fun of it, and also the longer you take, good artists cost a lot, and sometimes they cost by hour because depending on what you're doing. So 1 hour is minimum. But if you're gonna wait, that's just the more money you pay. And some artists will be like, that's fine. Take the smoke break. Do whatever you want. It's just gonna be charging.
Man, I just want to sleep through it.
Bro, I say get some headphones, get your favorite show tuned up, and turn that on and let the tattoo artist do their work.
Go with somebody to hang out with you. Yeah. And literally, I know we're hyping it up. It's not going to be that fucking bad.
It's not that bad.
Why don't you just get something really small to start with? This one right here.
If Bo was able to get it, I know I could get it.
This
I'm
one
not tripping about it.
Yeah, that's the way.
Well, then shut the fuck up and get it goddamn done, motherfucker. Don't you work out 10 hours every fucking day, you tough motherfucker.
You tough son.
Yeah, but you guys made it sound like this was something different. Like this was like torture.
I mean, it's not torture. I mean, just depends. Again, it depends on where you're getting the tattoo, with a portion and how big it is and how long it will last. So also, I will give an advice. If you're going to get a tattoo, sleep with it and see if you still want it after a month. If you don't want it after a month, you don't want it on your body forever. So
I got a Pac-Man go, so I don't give a fuck.
That's I see, the problem with me is I do sleep with it, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want that. And I always change it up. I procrastinate. You see, I just need to get it done.
Pat, you know what else you haven't done? Cliff diving.
Yeah.
You see, hold on, listen. When you're standing at the cliff, you think about it a bunch. You know what you got to do? You just gotta fucking go. You just gotta fucking go.
To the pool, and we could jump off one of those big things. I'll do that all day, every day, because the water is clean.
The rock climbing. What do you think?
You still haven't been to cliff diving. You don't know how clean the water.
I know. It's in the fucking lake. There's dirt, soil, snakes, and fucking fishes. Where do fishes shit? In the ocean, right?
Yeah.
You gonna want? I don't want that.
Have you been in the ocean?
Yes, but I stay in the shallow end, so the fish don't come there.
You're still in fish shit water. That's not how anything works.
It actually goes to the edges, which is the problem we have with all the garbage.
Yeah, right. Damn it, you fucking right. Damn it.
I mean, you're better off in the middle of the ocean is probably dead ass clean. Anyway, weekend catch up. Friday we went to Sausage Fest. It was a bit of a letdown.
Was it?
Yeah, we thought they'd have more sausages. They only have 4 kind of sausages.
There's normally more sausage at the state fair.
How can you be a sausage fest and not have more sausages?
That's what the fuck we said.
Yeah.
So what was the fest
Only
about?
diversity in sausage was dude dick. But they had like 4 different types of sausage. One of them was a hot dog. So they had 3 different types of sausage.
When you said sausage fest, I thought you meant you guys all go hang out together.
No,
those actual festivals.
I didn't know there was natural sausage.
It was a big 100,000 person circle jerk.
Really? Yeah.
So they had the sausages were made by Kincaid Butcher here in town, which were good. They had this one that they made specifically for this event that was good. They had a hot Italian that was good. The bratwurst was all right, and then they had a fucking hot dog. And we just thought they were gonna have way more sausages.
Yeah.
There was too many fucking kids, which is understandable. This was a fundraiser for a school, and it's like, all right, bet y'all do your thing, but it was just all right, and the music was kind of whammer. I'm not gonna, but the food was cool.
Like it wasn't like a German sausage fest or like a Polish sausage fest. It was just
You know what? That's what I was hoping. I was hoping to see different types of sausages like that.
Yeah. Polish,
There's
some
sausage
kielbasa's
fest.
and shit.
Yeah, like sauerkraut and all that stuff. I wasn't there, but I was disappointed to hear that wasn't the case.
I figured I thought that's what a sausage. That's what they would do, right?
That's what we thought. Anyway, it didn't. It was a fundraiser. It was fun. We did it. We left. We had some beers. We walked around a bit. That was cool. Saturday, I had a concert. Oh, me and Marquetta had a cute date planned for us in the middle of the day. We went to a fundraiser for Face Clinic, which is the animal shelter here in town. And we watched an hour of cat videos. It was like $12 or something like that. We just like sat in the theater with a bunch of people watching internet cat videos.
That's kind of lit. How's that?
It was weird. It was fun. All right, just when you show a meme to somebody, imagine that, but in the theater.
Yeah,
it was just everyone watching the same memes.
Yeah, we're just all laughing at cat videos and shit, being
That's
like,
hilarious.
"Oh, this is funny." And then we had a couple of drinks there, and then we left. But I played a concert that was
fun.
It was very fun. This was gonna probably be my last concert for a while.
Why?
Because I made a promise to myself this year that I would focus specifically on one of my things that I want to focus on. I've been focusing on photography. I've been doing really good at that. And I've been focused on making these photography videos, and I can't do music and photography at the same time and all the other shit I'm supposed to do. So
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
Yeah.
I saw you yesterday. Not yesterday, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You got some skills when you do some dubstep stuff. You should venture into that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't like dubstep.
DJ.
Yeah,
say
but
you don't like it?
he was breaking
really.
it down though.
I mean, it's cool, but it's fun. I music is one of my first loves. I want to do it all the time. I can't. I need to find balance, right? Maybe like 1 month of photography and then 1 month of music and then 1 month of photography and 1 month of music. There's a guitar I've been looking at because I want to practice and get better at guitar. I've been intermediate for like years and I'm ready to try to do better now. But that's it. So the concert was super fun. I had a really good time, and it's going to probably be my last one for a while. And then maybe next year I'll just focus a lot on music and doing that, and like do a whole project instead of kind of pity-patting around. The music at the concert was super good. There was this DJ who had these 2 SP404s that fucking went hella hard. The Fame beats. A bunch of friends came out. We had a bunch of drinks. Drinks were free. They had catering by Paco's Tacos, which was fucking absolutely legit.
Slap.
And this has been a backyard festival that they're thinking about growing into a bigger venue next year because they've been doing it for so long and so consistent. Shit was super fun, man. And then I went out. And then I fucked up and went out. Eli, are you here in the chat? I went out with Eli.
Oh, that's where you fucked up.
Bro, you don't even know, dog. 2 a.m. at fucking Patron Saint, bro. 2 a.m. at Patron Saint. It's hot.
No.
I thought it cost. I thought the cover was $20 for both of us. It was fucking $20 each. I was like, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
To get to Patron Saint.
The dumbass spot.
At 2 a.m.
Bro,
wait.
That makes no sense.
Wait, they close at 3, don't they close at 3?
No one was playing. It was some DJ, somebody. I don't even fucking
know.
know.
You guys got hosed.
Did you pay $40 for the last hour of a...
Yeah, exactly.
It was impossible to get drinks. It was mostly dudes in that bitch. It was hotter than a motherfucker.
I hate that spot.
I'm too old, all right, y'all. And this year I'm going to be 35. 35 is halfway to 70. I'm too old to go
you don't
to
go to Patron Saint
the
no
clubs. all right, if I do go to the clubs, I want to go to some fancy upscale thing where I have to wear a fucking smoking jacket or something. It's just,
you know where you need to go? You go to the Exchange and you sit your ass down.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like.
Yes.
I told Eli, I was like, bro, I think I'm too old. I need a sit down bar. I'm trying to sit down and have a conversation. Like, I don't even know the music they playing right now.
And the $20 you spent on the cover, you could have gotten a really good drink.
A solid ass drink. It would have been, that would look sexy too. It
I know, right?
You and like giving you money.
Would
have been smoking and shit. I could have AC, right? I was just like, man, oh man. Anyway, so I went out and I should not have fucking done that. That was just a bad idea. I'm open to going to places. It's like the time we went out in fucking Chicago. I hated that too. I don't like to go out.
Chicago?
Yeah, I hated Chicago.
Chicago was nice. It wasn't that bad.
How much did it cost to get into that last fucking bar? How sticky were the floors? A water cost $7. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that
Hey, you're
shit.
talking about going through an experience. That's an experience.
No, it's what experience? $7 water. I also hate clubs. Like I love you guys when we go out at the different city, but I don't know why.
Right.
Every time we go out, I immediately let's go to a club. We never go to club.
A
Why
club
are we
is
going to
nice.
club now?
Why? Because we're in a different city. We want to check it out. We are clubbed out in Indy. Indy club sucks. That's why we go to other states to club.
Clubs are the same shit, but
yeah.
there's
They are
all
the same
so
everywhere.
many other different bars, like sit-down bars, the rooftop bars. They have fancy ass drinks.
Right?
I
Every
love a rooftop bar.
is going insane to create a new kind of drink.
Right?
I love those.
You know what? I'll go to, like, if there's a samba club. If you want to go to a club where there's a very specific kind of dancing only.
Are you going to samba?
I'll fucking, if someone
It's so
teaches me how to
nice.
samba at the samba club, you
so
goddamn
most
right on
places
that
now,
fucking
at
samba.
least, or maybe not even most places, but the spot that me and Brie have gone, they will teach you how to do whatever type of dancing. So far, we've only done like swing dancing, and we went and did salsa.
Did you do the swing dancing in Fountain Square?
Yeah,
I've been to that one.
There was another spot they did it first when we went there, and then we went to the one in Fountain Square, and that was my first time ever being in Fountain Square Theater, and I was like, I didn't even know this shit was here. Like,
That place is cool.
Yeah, that place is nice as fuck.
For some reason, when you
But
said
they'll
swing
teach you.
dancing, I thought you were dancing off a rope or some shit like that.
Hell yeah, bro.
You've never seen swing?
Nah, it took me a minute.
Speakeasies. Speakeasies is also a really good places to go.
Yeah,
There's
man.
like so many. I love speakeasies.
You know what I want to do when I go out, Pat? I want to sit down and I want to talk with you bunch of motherfuckers. I want to do this. I want to do this, but with a
We
whiskey.
can do this now. That's what we're doing.
I know
No.
but we could do it in a different city with different kinds of whiskey.
And people are not watching.
You know-
so
Wait,
we can get nitty-gritty.
When I talk about going to different clubs and in different areas, it's different.
But when we get to the clubs, all we do is get way too drunk, pay way too much fucking money, dance around for half a second, and then leave. Also, if any of the single dudes are like, I'm trying to get some bitches, you know where bitches is at? They at the club. You know what they ain't trying to do? Fucking leave with no fucking bite. Why don't you go to one of them sit-down bars and talk to somebody who's like, oh my God, I just came out here because like I live close and I'm just looking for some random dick. Look, there it is. You had a conversation about it, you can go. Instead of having to creep up behind somebody and try to fucking half-ass twerk on them and shit.
Nah,
so they
bro,
can look
that's not how
behind
you
you
do
and be
it.
like, huh? I don't know. What are the consent rules anymore? Back in the day, you used to just walk up back behind a motherfucker and grab her by the hips, and if she was down for it, she was down. Nowadays, you need to have a conversation about this shit. All I'm saying is fuck the clubs. If you're trying to get you some rando shit, some rando fucking strange, go to your local dive bar
Yes.
where all the horny women are.
They're sitting at the
That's
bar by themselves, waiting for somebody to come chat them.
Talking about how much they hate the club.
Yeah.
Right?
But also, if you are in the club, you have to do what is now the mating dance, and you must.
You gotta dance in front of them a little bit? How's it go?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't just
you
come back from the back.
I mean, back in the day, that's how it was, though.
Dude,
I remember going to Cincinnati clubs, and that's how
I know, but I hated that shit because every time I will go to a club to dance, there will always be a guy coming up like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then like the girls, we had a pact, like we will just like immediately pull each other to a point where now we only go to gay bars to dance, so that the
Makes
guys
sense.
don't
Yeah.
come back up and do that move.
Every time I go
Horrible.
to any sort of a club, someone tries to fight me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I just-
It's the dreads.
Makes
I don't,
no
bro. It
sense.
was even before I had dreads. Like it was
Damn.
either they wouldn't let me in for some reason, or someone would always try to fight.
Oh, that's the other thing too. Motherfucker, every time you go to a club, it's some arbitrary bullshit trying to let you in, and it's usually on some racist ass shit. I went to a club once and my buddy had on fucking he had on designer shorts and like, you can't come in with those shorts on. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, you gonna need a belt. He's like, I got a belt. And he was like, you still can't come in with the shorts. Lets the white dude behind him in shorts. And then another very specific other time, same dude went to the club with high tops on. He's like, you can't come in with high tops on.
Bro.
Let the white boy in with high tops on.
That's
Like,
exactly
just
how
tell
they
me you
used to
got too
do
many niggas on the inside and you don't want more black folks. Just say it. It's okay if you said, we know this what's happening.
bro. And then you'll come back another day and they'll let you in with the shorts. It's
With the
like,
same outfit. Burn it down. Burn it Burn it all down.
I love it. That's hilarious.
All right. Well, look, we got to move on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just it's PopCon this weekend. We're doing PopCon. That's so if you guys live here in town and you want to come see us, come to PopCon. We're gonna be there.
And then go rock climbing with me.
Yeah. Just the whole thing.
So much is happening. Trees is happening this
Trees.
weekend.
Trees AF. I'm about to wall the fuck out of Trees.
I'm so excited.
All right. So we're gonna talk really briefly about video games. Cyberpunk. The new Cyberpunk DLC is coming out.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba's in it. If you guys haven't.
Yeah. The British
Why?
dude.
Him and John Wick. What?
Yeah.
Him and John
Yeah,
Wick.
honestly, yeah. Stringer Bell and John Wick all in the same game.
I have not looked in. I have not done like a deep dive in to see what this is about to be. But I remember when Cyberpunk came out, everyone had this huge hype for it, and then it was low key trash for some people. A lot of people had bad playthroughs, but I know like 2 or 3 people who had a solid playthrough.
You know one of them right here, man.
Yeah, it was you. Right?
It was 2020 too. It was 2020 also, and I had a good playthrough.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then from what I'm understanding, after the show, it got more attention and the game was flowing like perfectly. A lot more people jumped onto it.
Yeah.
And now they're dropping Idris Elba. Like they mentioned they were dropping the Idris Elba DLC, and it was still catching more hype. So I imagine after this comes out, it's gonna go off. Like I can't wait to see what it happens.
I'm super excited to play it, and I'm just encouraging everybody here, if you're interested, play Cyberpunk. If you can get a good playthrough, you probably will now. Things have become stable. It's a good game. It's fun. I will say this. You're going to get really hung up on designing your body, and specifically the penis or vagina aspect. 1, there's only one vagina you can pick, which I think that's kind of crass. 2, out of all the dicks you can pick, there's only 3 kind, and then you never really see it anyway.
Huh. But why is there
Why is there only one vagina and the 3 dicks?
But I mean, why is there no choice?
Because
just give them a regular standard vagina and dick.
What is standard, Navi? Define standard.
I mean, but you're never gonna see it, so you might as well make them dickless and
You can see it sometimes when you're like
see it when you make it person.
Yeah, you can pull your pants off to see it, but like you never see it in game. So you obviously, I know the choice is to go for the biggest dick. You go for the smallest dick.
It's better.
Plot twist.
It's better.
Smaller target.
No, yeah, small. Yeah, you're gonna get shot at. You got a smaller dick to shoot. Duh. And I don't know why.
Hold on, your dick shoots in this game?
No, but if people shoot you in the dick, you don't want a big dick. You're gonna get shot in it. You get shot at a lot in this game.
You might miss. Oh my god.
There we go.
And then for the vaginas, they should have had different vaginas. You got your innies, you got your outies, you got the long labias, you got the short labias, you got all sorts of kind of vaginas. But they were just like, no, you get one. I mean, also
one old bad.
I mean, they might as well not do it if they're gonna just pick one. That's weird. It makes no sense to me. But okay.
We need DLC with more vaginas.
dick, lips.
Nope.
All right. So that's all. Play Cyberpunk. It is a fun game. And
how long is this game in? Is it
supposed to be long as fuck? And
is it stressful? It's like Grand Theft Auto, but Cyberpunk.
Yeah. I believe it's even like it's gotten cheaper. Hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right now?
Yeah.
Can I get it on PS5?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta talk about the debates real quick.
Oof.
I didn't watch.
it.
Well, here's they were bad.
I've only seen funny ass clips.
Yeah. They're always going to be bad. This includes the
what debate was
Democratic
this?
debates as well, or the Democratic Party debates. It was the Republican.
So all the Republicans,
yeah,
debating against each other.
Yeah,
okay.
They're like women are the devil and they should be in hell. It's like, all right, guys.
My main thing is that Pat, you said something about the homie Vivek.
Oh yeah, Indian people gonna love him.
Well, so he wants to his main thing right now is that he wants to move the voting age from 18 to 25, and he wants you to have to take a test to be able to vote.
Okay, so here's the thing. I you know what? I agree with this part, some of it, because listen, do you want an 18-year-old does not know much about life voting, or do you want someone who's a little bit more educated and then voting to make structures?
What if
we do that? Then we got to change the army rule. We're not going to be sending 18-year-olds out anymore when they're making a big decision.
18-year-olds.
Honestly, we should change that too. 18-year-olds should not be going to the army. Should be like at least 21.
So then you can vote when you're 21.
I think you should be able to vote once you like.
I have a question.
That test is also a good idea too, because like
why? Oh man, go for it. Tell me.
Because look, like for my example, I honestly don't think I should be voting because they're like I still don't understand like some of the party systems. All right, so like I feel like one time, like, I'm not only voting all Democrat. I feel like maybe we should have people take a test to make sure they're more educated voters.
Would you like some history about our country?
But what's the test about?
A civics test. Like, it's about like politics.
So you know what there's a Congress, there's an executive branch.
I guess so.
Like
The test should be about who are the candidates and learn about them so you can actually make a decision, not just based on a straight party system.
That's not democracy, though.
But there's a test only once, right? You only take test one time at 25 to register to vote.
Well, he didn't go into it deep. We think it's you take the test once if you're 25, and if you pass it, then you're allowed to vote.
And what his reasoning?
Oh.
So hold up.
He doesn't.
Once after you've done 25,
you take the test once.
That shouldn't be like that. You should be able to take the test every 4 years.
Okay, so let me tell you real quick. Democracy is when all of the people who live in a country that are of age, adults will say, vote for the fucking representatives in the government, right? Mm-hmm. The more things we put in the way of people being able to vote, the less democracy we have.
Yeah.
We already do that. If you're a felon, you can't vote, and that's silly. Mm-hmm. And if you look at the majority of people that are felons, you will see that there seems to be a thing happening that's maybe institutionalized and racist at the same time. So if you put a test in front of, they used to do this for Jim Crow and shit. There used to be literacy tests before you could vote because they knew that black people didn't have that much literacy back in the day because they weren't being educated. So then it was a way to keep black people from voting. Putting a test in front of voting is just limiting the amount of people that should vote. The less people vote, the more Republicans get voted in every single time. Yep. This is a fact. It's just an actual fact.
If the populace vote is for Democrats, then why don't we just have one party system and just let every time be a Democrat?
Okay, so instead of having a one party system, which is also trash, what we should do is just thoroughly educate motherfuckers in high school, thus by making 18-year-olds quote unquote more educated.
Yeah, they could do that, but they don't.
You know why? Because it tends, for some weird reason, the more education that a person has in their life, they tend to vote more left.
But that makes sense, though, because you want progress.
Yeah, so
the motherfuckers implementing this shit are Republicans because
they don't want
progress. They want less progress, so they want less young people voting.
And yeah, the weird thing about test is I can already see, like I can see a lot of Indian people liking Vivek just because it's Indian. They don't care. But here's the thing, a lot of them are not going to take a test. They already hate taking driver license tests. So once you say like you have to take a test to do it, they barely register to vote. Tell them to go take a test. Like ask any of your grandma to go get a test. Like
your grandma. In fact, it should be a test for every fucking body every time. Then if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, nobody's ever going to do it. We barely sometimes like okay, we have to create a day from the work to go take a vote, but now we have to find a time to go take a test as well to get registered. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just gonna put barriers. Less and less people would vote.
It's only gonna be people who are doing it who has a lot of time on their hand because they already have money, and a lot of them are gonna be influential people who are rich and mostly white.
So it's one of those things that. So
that's why it should. If they are going to do the test, then it should be every time you get it. Every time there's a voting time
for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. It
then just think about voting's already a hassle. If you put a test there, less people are going to vote.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just less people are going to vote.
I do think if it ever actually happened, if there was actually a test to be like, is anyone in this nation actually qualified to vote?
Yeah,
a lot of people would fail.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would fail because I technically only go with one party system straight down the line. So like maybe we need to have more education around like all the candidates.
But I mean, why don't then just educate yourself?
Yeah, you can educate yourself.
If you believe that, you don't know enough.
Well, then that's the thing. Like if I don't educate myself, then why am I going to go vote?
Then don't vote then. So,
but then you get in trouble for not voting.
What trouble? Who's
people look down in front of places like you didn't vote. You didn't vote.
I feel like if you're in a country and you want to look, I don't think that we can vote our way out of a lot of the situations that we have now. I think that the only way to fix those things is going to be with public demonstrations for a long fucking time. All right, civil rights movement didn't come around because we voted our way out of it. Motherfuckers pressured politicians to make the changes that we want to see. But there are things that voting can change, and I do think if you don't vote, then there's certain shit you really probably can't complain about. You can. It's just silly that you're complaining about something that you could have voted for, especially locally. Yeah. Where it's like you could have voted on.
But also, I mean, like it is proved with the Bernie Sanders thing. Like he should have been the presidential candidate.
He should.
But our voting didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Like it didn't change anything. So like then you also to get discouraged.
You do. 100%.
very exaggeration. So our vote did matter. It was the end of a day. Democrat Party needed to pick a face, and they didn't pick Bernie. They picked Hillary. So it wasn't like our votes didn't make sense. Our votes did say who the public want. It's the end of a day, the Republican Party or Democrat Party, who they're gonna pick. Like Republican Party right now, I know those presidents, their candidates are debating. They're all they know they're gonna pick Trump. That's why they're being goody two shoes to Trump, because that whole debate was to see who's gonna be vice president for him.
Essentially.
For real?
Yeah,
pretty much.
They're not going to run.
So
because they know
Trump is automatically going to be the one who's going to be the.
Oh, he's got the highest polls. He's the only one that could actually win for the Republican Party.
What about Ron DeSantis?
No.
Ron DeSantis is low down in the polls. Also, thank
out.
God, because he's actually a bad guy.
Yeah,
like Trump is a bad guy.
Villain.
Ron DeSantis would get shit.
I know Ron DeSantis is horrible. Even people in Miami, people hated him.
Yeah, bro. Like.
That's the thing. Like, I really thought DeSantis and Trump was gonna be against, but what's happening? DeSantis right now, like his popularity is going away, and no matter what, how many times we charge Trump, like there's a mugshot, everything, his popularity just keeps going up. So clearly, Republicans will pick him. Nobody's gonna go against him because he's the biggest bully out there. So,
but he also makes the Republican Party look horrible.
Oh,
it doesn't
they
matter.
Don't care.
But apparently, he's getting votes. Like he's getting people. So yesterday, that was 2 days ago, whenever the debate was essentially nobody went against Trump. Nobody went against Trump. They even asked him, like, hey, if you get convicted, would you go, like... Would
everyone raised their hand
like,
except for one person. And I don't even remember that dude's name.
So hold on.
Armin Armagast or some shit.
Honestly, should not be able to run for fucking president.
Well,
if you go to jail and you can't vote, how the fuck if you're gonna get charged and fucking be a president?
Yeah. Welcome to our podcast, Accidentally Woke.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
It doesn't make sense. So like, and then these are people who are saying you have to be 25. While you can still like drink, you can still get driver license at 16.
You can still go to the fucking army.
Military, yeah, but you cannot vote for the country that you are serving.
I swear to God, if he becomes the president, man, then all the felons to get a chance to vote. That's some bullshit.
I mean,
well,
it's just sad.
Honestly, they did this in Florida where they loosened up the voting laws for people who prior had felonies to be able to vote, and then they arrested a bunch of people for voting wrong because they didn't give exact instructions on it. And they were like, "You guys did voter fraud," and they're like, "What? No, bro, I just voted like they said I could." And they're like, "Well, there was a couple of stipulations that you didn't catch." And anyway. Also, to tie in with the movie that we're about to talk about, if you guys remember, and I don't know if you do because I've seen this movie a bunch of times, I remember when we watched Starship Troopers, that universe in Starship Troopers, the only way you could get the right to vote was to serve in the army.
Yep, in the military.
And this was one of the things, like Starship Troopers is a movie about what fascism actually looks like, and like putting restrictions on who can and can't vote literally.
Well, how about if you can't be in the army?
Then you don't vote.
How about if you have like a medical abnormality?
Then they probably throw your ass in the trash when you were born on some Spartacus shit, bro.
Sparta.
Yeah. So, that's all. That's our little brief dip. Also, there's a mugshot. Everyone's going to wear it on a shirt for different reasons. I called this a long time ago. I hope I said it on camera where I was like, if Trump ever gets a mugshot, motherfucker's going to have it on a shirt.
Bro, I swear to God, he's getting so much, like, it's all over Instagram, bro. Everyone's liking his fucking picture for getting a mugshot.
Yeah.
So apparently I heard that before the real mugshot was released, there were AI created mugshots on Twitter. So there was a whole confusion happening yesterday. And also Etsy was already selling so much merch with like fake mugshots. So they were ready with the design. So as soon as the real mugshot released, they were on it. So Etsy's going to make bank.
Well, look, y'all, we can start selling fake Trump shirts. The only thing is that I think we would have to donate all the money.
It brings more attention to him that doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
That's a good point too. Yeah,
we might as well be wearing Kanye shirts.
Here's the last thing.
Also, Fox News dropped Trump, so how can he have so much popularity?
Bro,
Trump,
they'll be back.
They didn't.
They
really
love each other. You ever have one of those relationships where it's on again, off again? Also, the last thing about Donald Trump. So you get his whole little report. Motherfucker says he's 6'3" and 215 pounds. 215 pounds.
He's not 200. I'm 200 fucking pounds. There's no way that motherfucker's 215. Lying ass motherfucker.
I'm about to say I'm 207.
If he's 215 pounds, I'm 150, bro. I do think he's actually kind of tall, but like, essentially, he's saying he looks like they were saying the quarterback or Mahomes. He was like he's 6'2" and 215. You telling me that Trump, that's your build? We all see that you look like a fucking bowling pin, my guy. He looks like the fucking penguin, bro. He just goes
like built like Dilbert.
I feel like he's like at least 6 foot, not 6'3" though. There's no way he's 6'3", bro. There's just no way.
Tall?
There's just no way he's 6'3".
How will we know?
I want to know.
Unless it's someone standing next to him with a yardstick, there's no way we're gonna find.
There has to be. I think we just have to see a bunch of pictures where there's other people.
Bro, before I even get it in, I got how tall is, and it says how tall is Donald Trump? 6'3".
6'3", all right.
There's just no way he's that.
How tall is Rudy Giuliani?
Plus, when as older you get, don't you shrink?
Rudy Giuliani.
Well, look, man, I'm just saying.
Rudy Giuliani's not 6 foot. No way.
No, he's not. But whatever his height, Trump is very close to it because every time they're standing next to each other,
Right.
they're like
Maybe then he is 6 foot. Who knows? Look, he could be. We're not here to discuss how. I'm more stuck on the. There's no way in hell he's 215. I just don't believe that. I don't. Anyway, I will say this about the man. For some way, somehow, he does look. It's all the makeup, I guess, put together when you see him on the internet. Anyway, that's it. Joe Biden's old as fuck, too. They're both old. People are too old. Oh, last thing. We should, if you want my one hot take about voting, you shouldn't be able to vote after a certain age.
Also, you know what?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we're going to do the whole testing, then you know what? Maybe certain the candidates can't be. You can't be a candidate after a certain age. Like after like 50, bro, you can't be a president because you ain't gonna be around. You don't know what's best.
I'm
for
saying
the future.
I would cut off at 65 retirement age. If you're retirement age, you can't be president anymore.
I think that's like you took retirement. All right, you can't vote anymore.
Yeah, you're done. That's it. And we're cool with it. Like, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it.
Anyway,
your old ass debt. No.
we're going to talk about Handmaiden, and what we're going to do is find out why Pat hated the movie. We're going to also explain it to Navi at the same time. So, Navi, your job is this.
Okay.
You didn't watch the movie. We would put the dunce hat on you, but because you were a late addition to the podcast, you don't have to wear the dunce hat today.
Yay.
But you do have to
Explain
ask
it to
questions
me.
about the movie. I will say this. It was very erotic.
Yeah.
That was a
Super
damn near
erotic.
porno.
A lot of twists.
A lot of... I took a little break and I caught the other twist of the because I was like, oh, it was part 1, part 2. I was like, I already know what part 3 is going to be, and I was excited for it. But still, let's talk about it. The movie is good. It is about it's during the Victorian era, I think, but it takes place in Korea and Japan.
Okay.
And it's about a handmaiden who she's a little pickpocket, but she gets sent to this lady's house to be her handmaiden, and the plan is they're gonna put this lady in an insane asylum and steal all of her money. Anyway, Pat, why did you not like it?
Wait, before you start. So she gets caught, and her punishment is to be handmaiden.
No, she doesn't get caught. She's just a pickpocket.
Okay.
That's just her
And
life.
then she just starts working as a handmaiden, somebody's
as
house?
a scheme.
Yeah.
As a scheme to steal all this lady's money.
Gotcha.
She gets the hookup from I forget the main dude's name.
Gotcha.
One of her friends, an acquaintance.
Yeah, and
The
he's
Count.
just like, hey, I got this lady. I've been setting this up. We get you in there as the handmaiden. We set everything up, and then we rob her blind and we dip out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, fair.
Pat, why did you not like it?
I didn't like it was because it was 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of reading for me, so I doze out in and out. But I'll tell you what, I just didn't, because I called it from the beginning. What was going to happen? I knew I knew the whole twist. The only twist I probably didn't see come in was the guy getting caught at the end.
What?
That's the only thing.
That was the most obvious twist. Those girls were definitely in love with each other.
I knew that. I knew the girls were in love with each other.
So you thought they were gonna fuck each other over, even though they were in love with each other?
I knew they were going. I knew that they were going to be together.
Okay.
They're going to fuck him over. But I didn't know that he was going to get caught by the dad.
Oh,
or the
okay,
uncle,
by the uncle. Okay.
But when the lady, I knew the twist of the girl not being so naive or whatever she was talking about, I knew there was something going up, was because when she asked the girl to read something,
yeah,
I just knew there's foreshadowing that I just knew that she was lying. Like,
okay,
from there, like.
So the movie was too predictable for you.
It was
is what you're saying.
Not too predictable. It was just like when I knew the same person made Old Boy. It's like I knew it was going to be that kind of a movie.
Okay, yeah.
So then that's how I knew how
Looking for the twist.
Looking for the twist. So once you already knew it was
like an M. Night Shyamalan.
What do you mean an M. Night Shyamalan?
He puts twists in all.
I don't watch his movies. His movies are scary. So
I guess I
sure.
Oh, so it's made by the same director who made Old Boy. So it's a Korean movie.
Yeah. Now here's the important part: is these two girls fall in love with each other. they're obviously going to fuck over old boy. I wasn't ready for all the erotic book reading stuff.
I hated that
was
too.
weird.
You hated it?
Yeah, because
Why
bro,
was it weird?
just like listen, that girl was obviously, she didn't seem like she wanted to do it, and she was reading to a whole bunch of old men just sitting there looking at her and like.
Oh, okay. You hated it for all the right reasons.
Yeah.
I didn't know why you were going to say you hated it.
Oh.
He was like, the book was boring. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could have said anything, Pat. No one knows what you're going to say next.
So she was reading an erotic novel to these old guys.
Yeah, it was just uncomfortable as fuck.
So her uncle, he sells old porno books, like classics.
Yeah.
This is before you could like easily make pornos, right?
Okay.
And so they also, the fisherman's wife is the picture that they showed with the octopus. Did you get? Yeah, it's like one of my favorite paintings because it's so weird and terrible. But they had to, they were reading the books to the dudes, and then he was like, "See, this is a good book. You guys should buy it." Like he was just trying to sell it to like the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the uncle was like a pedophile almost. He gave me that kind of vibes. Like he was like pretty much like grooming the lady to just be like a sex worker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
And then like that one thing that I almost wanted to, I don't know, like when they put her up on the fucking thing on the doll,
On the dummy.
on the dummy, that was dumb as fuck. I was like, what the fuck what the fuck are we? Why are we
To
watching
sell the book. He did it.
Yeah,
to sell
I
the
get
book.
this, but we don't need this in the movie.
So
Yeah,
what was
you
a
do.
dummy?
It provokes emotion. It's literally a dummy that she's like reading. She's reading the book and then like
Reenacting the
Yeah.
but she's held up in the air for everyone to see.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
hold
trophy.
on, because that literally comes back later in the movie when she's trying to she's trying to fake have sex with the count so that the handmaiden can believe it, and they're like, he's like, pretend I'm the dummy, just pretend, like just sit on me, like we're making out, so that she can see and think we're falling in love. So I mean, I think it was a good movie.
That sounds good so far.
It took a long time to get where it needed to get. That's where my biggest frustration was.
Okay, I will say
it works in 3 parts, so
Yeah.
it definitely they like bridge everything out. They get everything spanned out pretty well.
I will say it takes its time, but I think the pacing's good. I think it looks really nice. It's shot super, super, super well. Yeah, and it's sexy.
Also,
you don't see a lot of 69ing in Victoria.
No, you don't.
But they got it.
All right, but also,
But they got it.
why did the uncle, or was that the uncle?
Yeah.
Why did he say that he had his mom underneath the basement? But when they went in the basement, all he had was like.
No, she didn't say. He was like, I'm gonna. All right, when you remember when her aunt dies,
Yeah.
and then when she was a little girl, she's reading a book. She's like, it says here that when people are hung, their tongues pop out and they shit themselves. But
I didn't see.
Auntie, yeah, she was like, Auntie's tongue wasn't popped out and her butt was clean. So it was the little girl figuring out that her aunt wasn't hung, and then he was like, oh well, let me show you what I got down in the basement, and it was like a whole torture thing. And essentially, he was saying like, I tortured and killed her in the basement, and then fake hung her to make it look like she was hung. So that's why he was taking the girl down to the basement. And then also he has an octopus down there for God knows what. Also,
why did he have a?
Well, because he's into the fisherman's wife, so I can only assume.
Yeah,
He's using the
Doing weird
octopus
sex stuff.
tentacles to
I have
do stuff.
no, and
He
also
was a creepy motherfucker. He wanted to know
Yeah.
how his girls like. He
had cut up penises and vaginas in jars
Yeah.
in the basement.
I need to
I
watch this movie.
believe she was fed to the octopus.
Who? The aunt?
The aunt.
That's
and
what
then
Bria's saying.
and then
Yeah,
hunger.
so Bruce says.
But like she was
No,
found
that'd
hung.
be fucked up. That'd be super.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, you can't be eaten by an octopus and be intact, can you?
Does the director like obsessed with octopus? Because the octopus was also used in Old Boy.
Does eat a live octopus in Old Boy. This was
Yeah.
a big CGI crazy octopus. It looked great, but there's no way no human being was going to go near that thing. Also, octopi are really smart. You shouldn't be keeping them as pets or as hostages.
Yeah, you
They're
shouldn't
very
eat them
smart
either.
animals. Yeah, I don't eat them no more.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You don't eat them?
Not no more, no,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
They're
That's
too
what
smart.
calamari is, right?
Calamari
No,
is squid.
Squid.
I don't know if a squid is as smart as an octopus, but
They
then I
gave
feel
this octopus a marker, and it had lived in the back of this calculus class, and then it wrote out the equation for. No, I'm joking. That never
No,
happened.
but-
I was about to say.
they're not that. They have a kind of intelligence that we don't have,
Yeah.
but they are smart. Anyway, point is
They're chewy.
it was a
Chewy.
good fucking flick. Thanks for picking it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it counts as independent.
Yeah, now we found out it was the old boy. Did Old Boy?
Yeah, I mean, not that. I mean, it has to have been produced by a huge studio. This movie looked too nice to be in.
Yeah. I mean, we looked it up though, didn't we?
I guess the thing is that independent maybe means independent of Hollywood, which means that it was produced in Korea, but like it's also produced by a studio with fucking money. So I don't know. The independent, maybe we needed to cap a independent budget,
Yeah,
but that's fine.
we'll get a budget on the movies.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I do want to watch it.
I think you would really like it. It's super good. It's a lot of
Korean
reading.
movie.
They switch between Korean and Japanese a lot, which is fun because they're doing it on purpose. which I love it when a person's language that they choose to speak or the dialogue that they choose to speak with tells you a lot about them.
Yeah.
See Inglourious Bastards. It's one of my favorites. This shit or this shit. One of these will get you killed. The other one will not.
That was a solid little moment in the movie.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
Pat, what grade do you give it?
A C.
A C.
I was thinking you were going lower than that. I'm surprised.
I mean, like, yeah, see, like I said, if it wasn't 2.5 hours long, and if it didn't, since I knew how it was going to be, if it didn't take too long to get there, it would probably been higher. But
well, I have good news for you about what we're about to watch in the future.
what?
Yeah.
So we're moving away from. Well, I was going to suggest a movie for our. What was our theme? What was our theme this year? It was always independent films.
Yeah.
But next Friday, I think, is September, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
it.
have to move away from that.
Okay. Well, what kind of films we gonna do?
We're not doing films. We're doing something special.
Oh, we're doing a series. We're doing. Yeah. I like this.
What? You're gonna like this, Pat?
No,
Yeah,
that means I have to watch the whole
Pat,
series.
you don't. I haven't even talked what I said. How are you gonna watch a whole series the night before?
Well, that's what I'm gonna figure.
I know you. I know your habits. I'm doing this for everybody. For September, we are going to be watching Atlanta. There are 5 episodes of Atlanta that have nothing to do with the main plot, that have nothing to do with the story. They're all anthology episodes.
They're amazing.
We're going to watch only the anthology episodes for Atlanta.
Or are we just doing season 3 or are we doing 3 and 4?
I think season 3, there's only one episode in season 4 that's an anthology. And I think we're going to watch that one
Shouldn't
too.
we watch like the
Goofy
first
one.
episode
No,
somehow? So
I just told you it's an anthology.
Are?
No,
Yeah,
there
you
are no
won't.
characters in this that you're going to
You
know.
won't have to.
It's all an anthology.
All right.
None of the main characters appear in these
Okay.
episodes,
Cool.
as far as I know.
That sounds good. Also, Bree asked a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of the woman using society's norm to escape their current situations
In the movie?
in the movie?
Oh,
It was solidly done. Well done.
yeah. I think, especially when it comes to escaping your kind of situation, literally whatever the fuck you have to do it. Yeah, 100%. If people assume something about you, let them assume that, and then use that shit against them,
Exactly.
Yeah.
like a Kaku fighting in Bleach.
Yeah.
Aha.
Very much so.
So, for our first episode, we're going to be watching, and this remains to be. Let me double read something real quick. Okay, first one, season 3, episode 1 of Atlanta. Season 3, episode 1 of Atlanta. Everybody got that? I'm gonna remind you one more time. Season 3, episode 1. It's on Hulu. Hulu's gonna do that bullshit. We're gonna have to log in, log back out. If you want, I can just give you all the episodes, and you can watch them all
At once?
You gotta say
If you want
send
to.
that in the message.
Yeah, how long? It's like an hour and a half?
No, I think they're shorter than that.
20 minutes each, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I could get it. I'll just knock it out in one night.
Okay, then I will send them all to you. It's going to be season 3. I'm going to tell everybody
He's gonna
right now,
do
so
it
get
the
your
night
pins
before.
out. Season 3, episode 1. That's 1. Season 3, episode 4. Season 3, episode 6. No, not 6. I lied. Season 3, episode 7. There it is. And season 3, episode 9. Those are 4 episodes. Let me check how many.
In September, there's 4 weeks. Why don't we just do one episode per week?
That's what we're gonna do. I just said I'll tell you them all in case you want to watch them all. But here's the thing: is September has 5 Fridays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the 5th one,
Fifth one, we could do a scary movie.
no, 5th one. There's one more. There's the last anthology episode. It's just in season 4.
one.
Yeah, it is. Let me pull it up real quick. So I'm saying this so that everybody knows, so that everyone knows, and you can watch them all whenever the fuck you
Season
want
4,
to.
episode 10.
It is season 4, episode 8.
8.
The Goof Who Sat by the Door.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So, all right, there we go. Those are the episodes. If you've seen Atlanta, I would still encourage you to watch along with us. If you haven't, please watch along. Navi, I know you won't be here for those podcasts, but if you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
watch it because I've only seen season 1 and 2, so I do need to watch that.
Oh,
over.
it's the perfect way to start season
1
3.
and 2 is definitely good.
Or-
But season 3 and 4 are the best that
That's
show's
what I
ever
keep
been.
hearing.
For October,
I
I already have an idea what we're going to do for the whole month.
I'm interested in what you're going to say. What are you going to say?
All right, since, October, I think it's late September, but we're going to say October, though. Basketball season starts late September, but October will be basketball movies.
Huh. Now, you think for 1 second that we're going to go in October and watch basketball movies.
Come on, I'll do all this shit. I'll watch this motherfucking porno with you.
Okay. Well, now that's on the internet forever.
Your definition of porno is a very big.
How about this? We'll do. I'll do you basketball movies, but maybe in March for like March Madness.
Nah, bro, it's
Yeah,
October. I'm picking Air Bud 1.
Yeah! Yeah.
Oh, October's gonna be all scary
Space Jam, boy. You don't want
No,
this
we already
show.
do scary movies for the reactions.
We have to do scary
We
movies in
gotta save
October.
these. We gotta save these movies for the reactions.
Yeah,
I don't like the
Halloween.
rules.
We already have.
If you want, we'll do
Halloween.
basketball movies for November.
We already have.
That's
movies
Thanksgiving.
Well, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah, there's not.
For real?
It's damn near. It should be a horror film.
There's Pocahontas,
picked.
That
Pokemon
is
is not
not-
Thanksgiving.
but it's around Native
That's
American.
Wait.
Sad. Okay, no.
Thanksgiving is not supposed to be surrounded around Native Americans. It'd be anything more towards the Pilgrims or anything. But like,
I mean,
I don't think
just because
Pocahontas
Native
counts.
Americans are in a movie doesn't make it a Thanksgiving movie. I mean, did you see Prey? Is Prey a Thanksgiving
I haven't
movie?
seen Prey.
Oh, we could just watch a bunch of movies with Native American peoples in them.
Yeah, we can do that in November.
Again, has nothing.
Basket- I was gonna
Thanksgiving
put
has
basketball.
Nothing to do.
With Native Americans? It does, though. It has to do with the slaughter of them and how the American story about Thanksgiving is all wrong and a bunch of bullshit. So instead of lifting up fucking Christopher Columbus, bitch ass, racist ass, genocidal ass, fucking dick sucking, cock little bitch, fuck boy
Non-factual,
ass.
contractual. Yeah.
We could be watching movies about Native American people. Also,
All right.
I take that back. He wasn't a dick sucker. You know why? Because that would have been cool. He wasn't. You know what he was? He was a dirt eater. He's a little fucking dirty eating bitch. We're gonna watch scary movies, Pat.
We already reacted to scary movies that much, so we had to save this movie for the reaction. Remember, we talked about this.
We
can't
already have movies for reactions already picked out, and Chris know which movies those are. So any other of those,
You want
are
out of it?
Free.
We can replace you for all of October, or do you want to watch them?
No, I don't want to watch them.
Why
I'm
not?
not gonna watch them. Why can't we not do the basketball movies?
We could do basketball for November.
No, we already talked about we're gonna do Native American in November.
There's no way. October is contractually obligated. If you want, I'll do only animated scary movies. How about that?
No,
Animated?
Even
Those
worse.
are even worse.
Right?
that's more imagination shit. Fuck that.
They're so
How about this?
worse.
If we're gonna do scary movies, can we do like Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3?
Funny scary movies.
Yeah.
Are funny.
All right. How about I will give you
Let's
one
do science.
funny scary movie and then 3 legitimate scary ones.
Okay, if we're gonna do scary movies,
Yes.
can we do like Scream, like slasher?
Fine. I'll give you 1 slasher and 1 funny one, but the other 2 are my picks.
Let's do Signs.
No,
Signs isn't scary.
Signs is
no.
Did you say Signs is funny?
Yeah, it is. It was
Nope.
All right, here. I'm thinking Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll love
See
that.
Yeah, Pat, you're gonna love it. It's literally hilarious. And then we'll do probably just do Scream 1. Honestly, I haven't seen Scream 1.
How about I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Fine, we'll do I Know What You Did
Oh,
Last
I've
Summer.
seen that one actually. That's
So there
pretty
you go. Dale and Tucker versus Evil, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
And Scream 1.
No, there are 2. We're doing 2 for you. The other 2 are for doing scary ass movies.
What the fuck is Pearl?
Ooh, I heard about.
Listen,
Pearl. I was thinking about
I'm
doing
calling
Rosemary's
in sick
Baby.
if we're doing Paranormal Activity.
We're not gonna do.
Ring,
We're gonna do.
Signs.
No.
Any of that bullshit.
Let's do The Fourth Kind.
Ooh.
The Fourth Kind. No, I'm not doing that either.
Grudge. Bingo.
No, not doing that shit
Yeah,
either.
definitely
Hell
not
no.
doing
Get the
The
fuck out of here with
Oh,
Blackening.
The Blackening would be fun.
Yeah.
I'd
I'm down.
if we don't do it for podcast, I'm definitely watching it with Bria. We were just talking about that.
All right. Well, listen. Scary movies are happening. Maybe I wanted to do the Clone Tyrone for our independent films, but
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll just have to save that for
Clone
another one.
Tyrone. I feel like I heard this before.
The Clone
It's
Tyrone.
on
It just hit
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I think that concludes the podcast for today. Be ready for our scary movie month. We're gonna go all out.
I have an idea for a scary movie we can make.
We can make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already putting my PTO for 2 weeks.
Well, Pat, you're the monster from the movie we shot. You know, you survived to the end of it. If we do another scary movie, maybe it's all about you.
We could bring it back.
Maybe you've got PTSD from being possessed.
Yeah. Maybe it's the demon inside.
Honestly, we should do a scary movie, but like not too scary.
I feel like we did a movie. It was scary.
Yeah, but Chris,
It wasn't too scary.
No,
right?
I feel like. See, here's the thing. I think we could do a scary movie, but leave me out of it. But I feel like you could do a really good scary one, like a really scary one, but just leave me out of it.
All right.
We'll kill
I
you
will,
off early.
I will replace him
There you go.
whenever he doesn't want to watch.
Okay.
We'll go from
We'll
there.
put a fake beard.
No. I'm talking about
I
making
don't
a
wanna
scary.
be
I was talking about making a scary movie.
Oh, then no.
I feel like he can make a really good scary movie, like a really, really scary one. But you don't have to put me in it. I could be all out of it.
But when you are filming, it's not scary filming it. It's just editing. That
Well,
creates the
where you weren't in the car when they took us to that graveyard from 1820s with a fucking Confederate soldier buried there.
No.
Also, you weren't in that shed too.
She was in the shed.
I was there in the shed.
She was possessing you. All right. Well, guys, we have a horror movie we made. It's called The Burden of Influence. It's stupid. Go watch it. We're going to get out of here. Stick around for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. This has been the
Stick around
podcast.
for the raid.
Christopher is finding somebody to raid. Who are we raiding?